podcast is produced by Metaverse Ventures Entertainment. It contains unsolicited and heavily biased opinions which are solely the views of the individuals involved. It does not include investment advice of any kind, and you are responsible for undertaking your own financial, including tax liability research relevant to your own individual circumstances.
The How to UDU segment for this week is why node building. Why do we build nodes? Anybody want to chime in on that? Finsky, as always, has put in some info, so I thank you for that. But
I'll read his thingy.
I'll go straight into that. So if the Finman has said, Upland has said multiple times that the community is the driving force behind the metaverse, and he believes that nodes are the future of Upland. So yeah, absolutely. Why do we build nodes? Well, that's what it started off. The whole node concept was an amalgamation of, or a joining or a connection of two separate communities. So we already had the Midtown Terrace community, and then another player was building a Balboa Terrace community, and that's how and why we got together to work together and communicate better and open lines of communications between different projects. And we see this nowadays. We see this, and Scooby and Cam touched on this on the Icon podcast. There's so many people involved in all the different node projects that it just kind of makes sense. But yes, if community is the driving force and nodes are really focal points of community activity, then that's kind of, I don't know, what's an analogy? If the shoe fits, wear it, something like that. I don't know, there's probably a better one out there. It's like peanut butter and jelly. Not that we eat that here. That just sounds horrendous to me, but I figured you'd know what I'm talking about if I say that. Yes. Finn's also said that noding takes the community aspect to the next level, and it adds extra layer to the Upland metaverse. Nodes are driven by communities. Noding is a long-term project that needs commitment to the project. Solid, tight-knit, like-minded community that put efforts towards selected neighborhoods, create value for our investments while raising neighborhood score for possible community collections. So yeah, I don't know. Does somebody want to dive into that whole aspect? The spawning community collections? No? Everybody's shy? Jesus, like,
well, all right. I try not to talk too much, but Happy
MFR, is that what you're pointing at?
Happy MFR is here.
Yes.
It's
hello.
Hey.
Hello.
How's it going, everybody?
Good, Mike.
Good. I think your build just finished.
I just got the notification. I'm pretty stoked.
Nice. Thank you for reaching out to me. That was amazing. I was just saying, if anybody happens in one of our nodes and wants to get a free build, just kind of like reach out to us, and we'll tell you like if there are any color specifications. And I just thank you so much, Happy. That was amazing, and it was awesome meeting you in Vegas too.
Yeah, no, for sure, Cheese. Thank you. That was really, really cool. I didn't expect it. I actually just got back from a cruise. I went down to Ensenada, Mexico. Ooh. And so I like got off the cruise and I had like 5 minutes left, and I was able to mint Porto like just in time. So wow. That kind of worked out. And then kind of got it was kind of nice. I had a lot of Upland surprises. I got my semi truck was there when I got home, and then I saw that there was like 1 day left on the build, and I was like, all right, I kind of lucked out on Upland yesterday, so it was pretty nice, and then plus was on a nice cruise to Mexico, so can't really complain about life at all right now.
Yes, we often say we do us and you do you, but sometimes we do you.
You got to get us dinner and take us to a movie.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Ben, the way you said that. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so like the whole point of nodes, it started with the information that we got about the possibility of spawning neighborhood collections based on, community development and this, that, and the other thing. So that was part of the reason as well. We have since heard not much at all about it, with the exception of listing your home address and that sort of stuff and community governance. So there's potential that might happen in the future too. But Cheese did ask speaking of Vegas, she did ask about renting and that in Vegas, and there was just crickets, and they didn't really know how or want to answer the question. So
yeah, they really hated me after that. They hated me before that too, but I want them so much to love me, so I'm trying to be good from now on.
And I think it was somebody. I don't want to put a name out there because I'm not 100% sure, but somebody mentioned that the neighborhood or the scores for the various different properties had been removed from the back end, which is unusual. So perhaps that's an indication that something's being reconfigured. Perhaps it's an indication that something's being, going to gather dust on the whiteboard. We don't know. So, but yeah. So part of node building is pushing for that neighborhood spawn collection. And there's going to be a whole bunch of factors from what we've been told, how many buildings, how many people have nominated as their residents, how many businesses, a whole bunch of stuff in the algorithm that we don't know about. But yeah, at its general core, why do we do nodes? Well, it's just to increase our engagement and our levels of community. I mean, would we be here right now if it wasn't for nodes? Would Cheese and I be doing all the stuff that we're doing that's external to the UDU if it wasn't for nodes? Doubtful. So.
We'd probably be in cafe chat yelling at each other as strangers.
I'd be like, yeah, nice one, man.
I'd be like, I ain't a man, sis.
Yes. So yeah, but again, it's always important now, and we go to great lengths to say this for anybody that's gets involved in the UDU. We don't know where this is all headed. All we are doing is acting with the information that we have, and as you would have heard if you were here earlier, with the outdoor decor stuff, oftentimes it's just rolling with the punches and making changes as they come to light. So we're not really sure, but it's a bit of fun. It's always fun. I mean, if you go and look at Midtown Terrace or, the Bronxdale or some of the other nodes out there, even Nubex's his goddamn project, it looks cool to see buildings being put up and focused. Scan that QR code or click that link in the description and dive yourself headfirst into the Samurai Aquatics Discord server to pleasure your peepers on our current and future range of outdoor decor.
Waiting